What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about putting weed guards in your jigs, whether it's swim jigs, football jigs, archy head jigs, all kinds of different jigs. They all require a weed guard. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how I put a weed guard in. So if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome, and give my video a like. So let's get into it. Let's talk about putting weed guards in your jigs. Pretty simple process, but let me show you how to do it.
So the last step in the process in making our jigs is putting in the weed guards. What I like to do is I like to use Gorilla Epoxy, the 5-setting epoxy. I mix it together using a toothpick, and then I just dab a little bit in and then put it into my football head and just wait for them to dry, and then they're ready to fish. So let me show you guys how to do that. Okay, so the first step is obviously having the epoxy. I'm going to take this little cap off, and then you want to try to pour even amounts of epoxy out of the tube. And you want it to be even, and I don't need a lot because I'm only doing 2 right this second, and that's way more than I'm actually going to use. But you will end up wasting some epoxy. And then you just take the toothpick and mix the 2 parts of the epoxy together, because this activates the epoxy to start to harden, and that's what you need. You need that reaction to happen for this epoxy to start to set, and then we will mix that together real nicely, just like I'm doing right now, and that should probably be good enough. And then all I do is I literally just take the end of my weed guard and I'm just going to dab it into that epoxy just a little bit. You don't need a ton. And I'll take my jig, which I have right here, and I just like to move the skirt out of the way. So as you can see right there, the skirt's out of the way. And I'm just gonna set my weed guard into my jig, push it in, and then that's that. So we'll do the same thing over again with the Grass Theory color. Move that skirt out of the way of the jig weed guard hole, dab that weed guard into the epoxy, and then we're just going to set this inside just like so, and it's all the way in there. And now this one's done.
Okay, so those are our finished jigs. That's the Jungle Craw color, and then we have our Grass Theory color right there as well. These 2 colors are by far my favorite. 6th Sense has so many good colors, it's hard to decide which ones are the best, but I've bought a bunch so far, and I just really feel like these 2 have worked the best for me so far. But I mean, you can pick any of the skirts that they have on their website, and those things are going to catch fish. These have just been my favorite so far. Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, pretty simple process. I hope it answered all of the questions that you had. It made you click on this video, or if you've already seen stuff like this, hopefully it was entertaining for you. Please give me a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I got a lot more content coming your guys' way, so stay tuned for that. Please like the video if you liked it, and if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.